So something happened to me on the MSCC side that I didn't think I would share with anybody, but there could be some value in it. Let's talk about being fat today. Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido, Loca. Welcome to the vlog. Let me start off by saying I am out trying to get some exercise. In today's vlog, we're gonna talk about what it means to be a fat person on a cruise. So the title says too fat to cruise. Let me give you those things. Here's things in general. Struggling to fit in the bathroom of the cruise cabin, on the toilet, in the shower. Struggling to fit in the chairs in the main dining room, especially if they have arms. Struggling to fit in the theater seats on some cruise lines that don't have bench seating. Struggling to sit at the buffet if they have booths or chairs and they don't have wide open benches. Those are the general ones, and here's a few specific ones. On the Caribbean Princess, no shows at all. I couldn't fit in the seats in the main theater. And then on the Oasis of the Seas, the big draw there is the rock wall, the flow rider, and the zip line. Couldn't do any of those because of my physical shape and weight limitations. And then almost every Carnival ship that we've been on has had a great set of water slides. The MSCC site had a great set of water slides. Could not participate because I was too big. And then just a quick word about excursions. I do not like to be jammed into a bus. A lot of times on these coach type buses, I don't fit in one seat. Jenny and I struggle to fit in two seats together, so I always feel self-conscious when I'm taking up two seats on a crowded bus. It keeps me from wanting to go on excursions because a lot of the times I'm worried how we're actually gonna get from the ship to the excursion point, and I don't wanna have a bad bus experience. And the size of my booty and my belly often prevent me from fitting on bus as well. Yeah, so here's the story I want to tell that I am fairly embarrassed about. Take you back to our cruise on the MSCC side. One of the highlights of that cruise was getting to cruise with fellow creator Don Terrace from Don's Family Vacation. It was so cool to meet Don. He was such a solid guy. We got to wander around Puerto Rico together. We did a lot of stuff on the cruise ship together. We competed at bowling. We competed in the 4D theater. And one way I wanted to compete with Don was on the F1 simulator. So the F1 simulator is just that. It looks like a Formula One car. It's surrounded by video screens, and you do your best to get the best time. And Don was really good at it. And look, I wanted to go head to head. I really think I could have beat Don at the driving. Spoiler, I didn't get to use the F1 simulator, but I tell you what, I tried. I refused to accept the fact that my big butt and my big belly would not fit in the F1 simulator. The guy even told me like, hey, I don't think you're gonna fit, and I'm like, oh, let's give it a shot. So there, with everybody watching, with my new friend Don watching, I tried to squeeze into the F1 simulator, and I got in there, but I couldn't move my arms, and I couldn't get out. So it was horrible. For about 10 minutes, I struggled to get out of this F1 simulator. The poor attendant tried to help me, Don tried to help me, and we slowly worked my way out of this F1 simulator, but it was to the point where I was claustrophobic, nervous that I was gonna be stuck in this simulator. And I shouldn't have even tried to get in it, but I was super embarrassed. So once I got over the terror of trying to get out of this thing and worried about being stuck, it was pure embarrassment. I had to look at my friend Don, who was there, and yeah, I don't know, like, it's, I don't really get too bummed out, but I was bummed out in that moment. And if you're a big guy, if you've been fat for a while, you have these mechanisms that you come up where you can tell a joke, where you can laugh it off, where you can somehow make yourself feel better in a situation. but that one was a tough one. I share it there with you, not necessarily for sympathy, but sometimes you don't really know the situation that you're in, and you have these wake-up calls that kind of tap you on the shoulder and say, look dude, you gotta lose some weight. Now, I didn't really jump in to lose weight after that. It's so weird. Anybody that struggles with weight knows that it is a physical and mental challenge to get into the process. People that are skinny, always been skinny, it's easy, oh, just don't eat as much, just exercise more. I'm not wired like that, and I don't know how it works. I wish I was, but it's really a struggle for me to work hard, to eat the right food, to exercise. But that's really what it is. If you're somebody that struggles with weight, it really is work. So I have a chance to do it again. I'm about 147 days until I cruise with my friend Don Terrace again. But this time we're going on a real legit adventure. We are going to go to Asia. We are going to fly to China, and we're gonna jump on a cruise ship and tour Japan. That is a heck of an adventure, but I'm already freaked out because that means I have to get on an airplane for 14 hours, and as we've established already, I don't fit on an airplane so well. And look, I don't really want to be the guy that has to make videos about things fat people can't do. It's where I'm at in life. Nobody should be ashamed of their life, but I really don't want to be making these videos for the rest of my life. I don't want to miss this adventure to Asia. I don't want to miss out on anything else on the cruise ship, and so that is really motivating me to say, look, I can eat less calories and I can burn more calories. There's a lot of paths to weight loss, but at the end of the day, it is that math. You have to exert more calories than you consume, and you will lose weight.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free.
I think the last thing that I want to say here is don't be discouraged. It is so easy in the face of adversity to really be bummed out. But just two major things: you're not alone. There's a lot of people that struggle with weight. There's a lot of people that feel bad because they're heavy. But at the same time, remember, this is the one life to live. Every person has value, regardless shape, size, anything like that. Everybody has value, and everybody has the opportunity to live this life. Hopefully this is an encouragement to you. I appreciate you guys listening to me. We did make that video on fat people problems right when we started cruising. I would ask you to go watch that. I'll link it here and in the description. And yeah, just get active today and join us on this journey, and let's all adventure together. This is Tony with Lido Loca, and until the next time, see you on the Lido. Bye.